Hi!
Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to Your Sky of Us, episode 2.
Woo.
Yes.
That rhymed. Yay.
Woo. Woo 2.
Two woo. Woo two.
Woo 2.
Yeah, there's definitely things to talk about here.
I literally texted you that he is the greenest flag, and we will get to that moment. Because
Yeah,
I was
fully.
it took me by surprise when that happened, and I was so, shocked, but also I loved it. And we'll get there.
I know.
We'll get there. But how was your week this week?
Yesterday, oh my god, I had to work until 2, which was a damn fucking shame because yesterday was the No Kings protests, everywhere. And I wanted to go to the one, because it turns out there was one in Augusta, and I was like, oh, I want to go to that, I really want to do it. So I looked, and I was working right up until it ended. It was 12 to 2 or something like that, and I was working 8:30 to 2, so right up until that point, and I was like, I don't even know if my mom would have dropped me off at it if I asked. So like, who even knows? But that's all I've really been doing is like been stuck to Instagram and just like watching everyone's stories and watching the news, and I've been like, oh, I've deeply wanted to leave this country more than ever because it's a mess. So I've just been my week has been just me feeling really not like my usual like depressed, because I'm not depressed. Like, I'm taking my medication, like the chemicals in my brain are doing the right things, but now I'm just like normal disheartened, I think, like every other human being, which is still a shitty feeling. So it's been kind of a shit time. But aside from that, I guess I've been distracting myself with Fortnite and fanfiction, which is basically all it's been for like weeks. I want to start filming again. I want to do Last of Us and Doctor Who first, because those are the big ones that really need to get done. I'm this close to seeing a Doctor Who spoiler, and if anyone, because I talked to my dad the other day, and he was like, oh, did you see speaking of Doctor Who, did you see the finale? And I was like, shh, I just told you I need to record Doctor Who. Does that sound like I've seen the finale? Not a word. And I've like been this close all the time to seeing something. Every time I see Juti's face, like the person who plays the doctor, every time I see him on my like in news, on my Google News, I'm like swipe, 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 swipe. So like I can't see anything. Try not to see anything. God, what else? The new season of Fortnite is up right now, which is really fun. It's superhero themed, which is really cool. There's one of the skins in the battle pass is a lizard. And yeah, he's a really cool lizard. I just realized he's a lizard. And when I landed on him to see, like, when I was looking through the battle pass, I was like, this lizard smokes weed every day. Like, you can fucking tell, like, his eyes are like half lidded. He's got a shirt with like 2 little leaves on it that says chill vibes. I was like, oh, this is a stoner lizard for sure. And I was like, second I get this lizard, I'm gonna be this lizard for every game. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be my good luck charm. So, I fucking love this lizard. But the new season's actually been really fun. I think today, I actually do want to play a lot more of it. I'll work on the murder board a little bit, because my brain really wants to do that right now. But I didn't realize that until about 10 minutes before we started recording. So I will be doing that today, but also I really want to focus on like upping my skills a bit more, because I keep almost winning. I keep getting like 3rd place, and I'm like, ugh. I won yesterday with my cousin, which was really good because she hadn't played in a really long time, and I was like, come play with me, and she's like, yeah, because I got her the battle pass because I know she likes like lizards and dinosaurs and stuff, so I was like, I know you'll want this. And she's I think 11 or something like that, so I was like, absolutely, come play, and we won, which is really cool. But I was like, I want to up my skills a bit more, so I'm gonna play. I think today I'm gonna go in and play some like custom maps and stuff that are supposed to like enhance skills and stuff. So I'll probably work on that. I was the other day. It was so funny. I blamed my boss for this, jokingly. But she texted me when I was like a minute away from work. I was like already there. Like my mom had driven me there. I was a minute away from pulling up to the store. She was like, did you leave yet? Because can you come in a half hour later? And I was like, I'm here, girlie. I am already in the parking lot. And I was like, it's okay. You know, I can get food.
Yeah.
I can do something else. It's fine. And so I was like, oh, hey, let's go to Barnes & Noble. Me and my mom went to Barnes & Noble. And usually I get paid Fridays, sometimes if I'm lucky on Thursdays. This was Thursday. And I went into Barnes & Noble and I found a book. And I knew I was really low on money. And I was like, well, I found a couple other things, but I was like, ooh, this vinyl is like $60. It's great, but maybe when I get paid, I'll come back if I do. But like I was looking at this book, I was like $18. I was like, let me see where I'm at first on my card. I opened it, I got paid. I was like, oh,
Hey.
bitch, vinyl, vinyl book bracelets because I don't feel gay enough, so I got pride bracelets. I was like, I'm not being gay enough this Pride Month. I really gotta up my game, so I got like rainbow bracelets. So yeah, I like bought everything at Barnes & Noble right before work. I walked into work and I went, I blame you for this. And she was like, what? I was like, I just spent so much money at Barnes & Noble and I wouldn't have done that if you didn't text me. Oh my god, it was so funny. Other than that, I don't think anything. Oh my god, I meant to talk to you about this last week or maybe even the week before. Did you see the trailer for Wicked? The second part? It's out, the trailer's out, it looks really good. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. My favorite song from the entire musical is in the trailer. And it's also what the movie's named after. For Good.
For Good's the only other song, other than Defying Gravity, For Good was the only other song I knew. Because I still haven't,
okay, good.
I still don't know what happened. Like, I know story-wise, I know nothing else, no other song, other than what the little bit I heard in the trailer. I know nothing. But I knew For Good, obviously. And Defying Gravity were the only two I knew going into it. So I'm very curious what's going to happen. Again, as somebody who doesn't know the story, I'm very curious to see what goes down.
I'm honestly, I'm very curious too, because I'm wondering if they changed anything. Because I know they said I know there's 2 new songs that have been added, one for Elphaba and one for Glinda, like 2 like solo related songs, I think. And they said they may have some people are thinking they may have changed something because she doesn't get married to Fiyero in the musical originally, and there's an image in the trailer from her wedding. So people are wondering if that's them getting married and they've changed that, or if it's her dreaming about their wedding, because we know she likes to think about it. So like, don't know, but like people are wondering if they've changed anything of the story. I kind of hope they change like one little thing, and it wouldn't be a bad thing to change.
No spoilers.
I think it would be a real no. I'm not telling you anything, I promise. Okay, I'm just saying I think it would be a good change if they did this little change, because I don't think it would like deeply affect the story or make people mad, but like I think it would be a good positive change to it. So I hope they do that. My cryptic message. But I'm very excited about For Good, because like I every time I listen to that song from like the musical soundtrack, I cry. Like, I tear up at least. Like, every single fucking, that's without fail. So, when that part of the trailer came on and, like, the little trills happened and then she started singing, I was like, oh no. Don't do this to me right now. I can't be hearing this right now. I'll lose my shit. So, I will lose my shit when I watch this movie. I'm not even kidding you. So, I hope November comes, like, now. That would be great. But I'm very excited about it. It's gonna be really good. So, other than that, I think that's my week in a nutshell. I don't see anything else that happened around my room, at least because that's where I've been spending my time. So, how about you? What's your week been like?
So you mentioned earlier that you want to get into recording and stuff. Did you ever watch Squid Game season 2?
I watched the first episode and then it got copyright blocked when I edited it and put it up, and I got mad, and so I haven't touched it since.
Okay. Because season 3 comes out in like 2 weeks.
I know! The trailer keeps popping up for me to watch, and I'm like, I can't!
So, yeah, so that's, because you were talking about, Doctor Who and Last of Us or whatever, I'm like, that, season 3 comes out in 2 weeks. And so I just want to let you know, and, I
think that's a good you know what, that might be a good thing to, like, incorporate into it, because then if people are looking for season 3 reactions, they might also stumble onto season 2 reactions, so that could up my viewage a little more as well. So I think that would be good timing if I got back into that. I just have to re-edit the Squid Game video to try and nix the copyright.
I still need to talk to you about something that I didn't pick up on, but everyone else in the fandom did, and I need to talk to you about that because I'm curious if you saw what they were seeing because I didn't.
I really want to know.
It's weird
now. Oh my fucking god!
But yeah, I just want to bring it up because I checked. I'm like, it's coming out in 2 weeks, which I didn't even realize because I looked up. Shit. But yeah, just.
I got so mad at the copyright that I literally just like haven't touched it in 2 months. I've been like, nope, I'm gonna need some time to recover from it. So I still need to edit my finale reaction to 911. So I know I'm doing that on, I think, Tuesday. Or have it planned to do on Tuesday. So I'm gonna do that, and then maybe if I'm not feeling absolutely horrendously drained, I'll touch on the Squid Game one. But I have to figure out. I have to make a plan on when to record because I want to make sure it can go up first, and then if it can't, I guess it'll be a Patreon thing. But I want to make sure. But I don't want it to be because like everybody's looking for it on YouTube. So I think it would be a really good thing to put on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I want to start doing this now because I also want to make a reaction to, The Old Guard 2. And put that on YouTube, which, like, I'm not going to be doing movies on YouTube a lot, but that's one I want to go on YouTube because I don't know if people will be looking for it, but I like it. And if I like it, I'm putting it on the channel.
Yeah.
So, I want to get back into steady rhythm so that once I get to that point, I can, like, edit a movie pretty comfortably and just, like, not be too stressed about it. So, I really have to do season 2 of Squid Game because I keep seeing the new trailers popping up and I'm like, I can't fucking click on them, even though I want to. And Fortnite is about to do a collab with Squid Game as well. So if they do characters like that I haven't seen yet that have popped up as like skins, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, here's a character as a skin, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. I've never seen them before in my life. So we'll have to see how this goes. Fuck, I'll have to do that soon. I think it was like the 24th or the 27th or something that those skins are coming out. So I have a second. Like I have time to do it.
Yeah, you have like a week or so.
A week or so. But like I won't be doing the whole season in a week. That's not happening.
Yeah, I was gonna
not jumping that far back in. But I will be working on it. So they'll get there.
Also Pit Babe, what was that, episode 7 I think of Pit Babe that happened this week?
Oh yeah, how's your
I so wish you were watching this with me. I was giving mainly this week it was mainly Charlie. I was giving Charlie so much shit. I was like, dude, because now it's him who's not communicating stuff.
Oh fuck!
Remember in the last episode when I told you that we found out that Willie's working for Tony?
Yeah.
Charlie found that out. And guess what he didn't do?
Tell Babe.
He didn't really tell anyone. He decided to quit X Hunter and leave.
How are you gonna...
So, what happened was, what he overheard was that they are trying to get Charlie and get, like, everyone he's close to and, like, all that stuff. So he thinks by isolating himself, that's gonna cure everything. But I'm like,
oh
buddy,
yeah, if they're coming after me, then they won't go after anyone else because I fuck off.
Yeah, but I'm like, they already know, like they know you love Babe, they know you're part of X, they already know that stuff. It's not like they don't know that. So it's like, I don't know, whatever. But he did tell Jeff, and then Jeff, who learned his communication issue previously this season, told Babe what was going on.
Okay, good.
So thank you, Jeff, for learning communication. Yeah, but also, Jeff's visions are getting worse, where he's seeing everything in, like, double vision, and it's, like, messing him up, and he got in a car accident because of it. And so then Charlie, once again, being the martyr he is, decided to take Jeff's powers. Because he has that ability.
He asked for that?
I mean, so Jeff was asleep. He was in the hospital bed, and Charlie went over, started taking his powers. Then Jeff woke up and tried to stop him, but Charlie was not letting him stop him. And then they both passed out afterwards. Yeah.
These people really need to learn how to talk.
I am not, like, I gave Charlie, mainly Charlie and Babe, I mean, it was mainly Charlie, but, like, I gave him so much shit this episode. I'm like, he is the worst, both Charlie and Babe are, like, the worst communicators ever, which is why I think they work well together, because they both don't communicate. So,
yeah, there you go.
It's fine, with them. Also, big lore drop, Tony apparently revived Willie and brought him back from the dead, which might be why Tony survived. Because he might have the ability to resurrect.
Oh. Oh fuck, is Way coming back?
I don't know. But also, he put a chip in Willie's brain to make him an alpha with powers, and also can explode it at any point. So if Willie doesn't work for him, he will kill him.
Okay, nah, I'm out. Like, this is the fucking dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard in my life. Explode his brain.
Which explains why Willie is working for him. And because, like, after Tony walked away and, like, slapped him around a bit, we saw that Willie clearly doesn't want to do this, but also had no choice, because he could kill him. Not only that, and then Tony could bring him back again. And then just kill him. Like, it's like he's in a fucked up situation. So Tony's a little, Willie's in a bad situation.
This is such a fucking weird show.
It's so bizarre. It is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. But I'm here for it. Also, Kenta and Kim had some great moments. Yes, because they were going undercover. They were trying to find someone who may have been one of Tony's early test subjects. But he's, like, insane now. He started, like, yelling, screaming, like, and they were trying to chase him down. There's a moment where, like, Kim and Kenta got very close and, like, protected him from, like, getting hit by a stick. And it was, like, a very dramatic moment, but very, like, we heard heartbeats in the background.
One of the slow-mo.
Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was great.
You're
it was
staring
great.
at me, the heartbeat is happening.
And yeah, I think that was all that really happened. But yeah. Anyway, You're a Sky of Us, episode 2.
Yes.
We have Turok. He is working on something.
He's working on something.
I don't know. And his dad comes in. And this is where Turok starts bringing up the idea of selling his little figure. Because in the previous episode, they were talking about that. And his dad knows someone. And Turok says he wants to do it because he wants to earn money. And he's like, why do you want to earn money? And he's like, well, Moonfa's graduating, and I want to give him a graduation gift.
He's like, oh, that's why you want to earn money. Which, honestly, I like that because he wants to, get him a present himself and not like, because then it comes from him more often, then he's worked for it and been able to get it for him. I understand that they need to.
Yeah. But I also love his dad's response. He's like, well, if you're getting him gifts, you need to get me gifts, babe gifts, mom, grand. Like, you gotta start buying all of us gifts now.
Yeah. At some point in our life, we graduated, so can we have a graduation present?
Yeah. And so he does call the guy, and this we learn in the next scene with Turok and Lee. Turok saying that it seemed like we're in the production stage of that. So
good.
Things are going good.
Yeah.
He's selling a little figure.
Yay. Which we know, because it's on HICD.
Yeah. So then we're at a restaurant where Turok meets up with his two friends In and No. And Moonfa is with Turok, obviously. And Turok's like, oh, you remember them. They were at the New Year's party. And fun fact, they were.
They were.
I went back to episode 12 afterwards, and I saw, and I like, there's like a little scene, it's like right at the beginning of the party. They like, they're picking up drinks, and I'm just like, oh, they actually were there.
Now that you've said that, like, I fully remember at the beginning of the scene, them, like, the camera lingering on, like, two people, and I was like, I don't know who they are. I was like, I wonder if they were in the show or something like that. And then it turns out it's them.
I was like, I recognize them. And then I was watching this, and I was like, oh, right, they were, I think one of them was in the first season of the friendship thing, and the other guy was in the other season. So I was like, okay, so I knew they were actors in the company, but I didn't realize they were there. So then the four of them eat together.
Yeah, okay, that's one word for it. It's tense as fuck.
The jealousy is real.
It's real.
So yeah, so In makes it very obvious that he might have a thing for Turok.
Yeah. Betty.
Yeah, and Mufa's like, oh, how did you guys meet? And he's like, oh, we were in the same group, like, freshman year. And it's like, it's a shame you decided to stay at home, because if you didn't, we could have been roommates. And then there's this moment where Turok is drinking his drink, and it's like slowly getting lower, and like the cuts to Moonfa and In, just like both watching it.
It's like, I'll do it, I'll get you a drink, finish it.
And as soon as he's done, Moonfa acts, covers it, and he's like, oh, I'll get you some more.
He was the winner out of all this, because like he may have missed like water too, but like no, he got most.
Yeah, his weakness does come into play later though.
Yes.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. As Moonfa leaves to get him his drink. Mufa's eyeing him as he like slowly walks away backwards into the drink area. It notices there's something on Trock's lip, so he takes a napkin to wipe it off. But Mufa comes back just in time to block it with his arm in the drink.
Oh,
and he's like, "Oh, I got it.
I got it."
And then Mufa goes to get him more like sauce or something for their food. And they realize, they're like, "Hey, we should get more food." And before In can even raise his hand, Mufa's talking to the waitress, and he's like, "Yes, we'll have one of everything."
Everything. Bitch said, "Oh, yeah." I was like, "But you don't even know what he wants." And he said one of everything. I was like, "Oh, bitch, he's flexing."
I literally made a joke when he would like stop the waiters. I was like, "What is he gonna ask for one of everything?" And he literally did, and I was like, "Wow!" I was like, "Oh, right, he's rich." I forget.
He's rich. He's very rich. He can do that.
Yeah. And then they fight over a piece of meat or something. Mufa and In, but Mufa gets it in the end. Wow, there was no way to make that not sound like a euphemism.
No.
I was like, as I was saying, I'm like, this sounds worse the more I say, but there's no other way to really phrase it.
Let me see if I can work around this. No. It's just gonna be there.
But then he starts trying to feed Trock, and Trock's like,
"What are you doing?"
Moonfire, we're not alone. We're in public.
Fuck.
But it doesn't stop him. He's like, chew, 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 and he eats it.
I would cringe so fucking bad if my partner did that. Nah. I would cringe so fucking hard.
I don't know what I might do the same, but I also watching it, I was like, that's actually really cute. The fact that he was like, "Oh no, stop," and he's like, he's still doing it, and he's like, "Okay, I'll do it." Like, it was like cringe, but also got
so
sweet.
Cringe.
But then, In says, "Hey, let's get some ice cream."
The one weakness.
And Trock's like, "Yeah, okay," and he goes, with In, and Moonfa knows he can't go with them.
He doesn't eat ice cream.
He doesn't eat sweets, and so he can't go, because otherwise Trock will be like, "What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
like sit back down. You're fine. Like, stop." Like,
He'll be like, "Bestie, no."
yeah.
Babe,
Yeah. And I do like how we get a little reminder, because No gets up and he's like, "Oh, are you not coming?" He's like, "No, I don't eat sweets."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay, well."
Well, I'm going.
Yeah, he's like, "Okay, bye." So then, In tells him, he's like, "Yeah, I like you."
Yeah, he fully just like tells him.
Yeah. But Trock says he's like, I'm with Mufa.
Yeah.
And In says like, "Yeah, I know, I'm not gonna mess with you guys, I just want to let you know."
What's your opinion on that?
I mean, I buy it, I guess. Like, I mean,
No, I mean like,
unless we
if would you, if someone was with someone else, would you tell them that you like them?
I mean, me personally, no, but like I also respect someone who would, in a way. Like, as long as they're not trying to like sabotage it.
Yeah.
In a way, it's also it's like, it's almost like giving that person all the options. I mean, like, hey, I know you're in a relationship, but I do like you.
I see that.
And so I'm not fully against it unless they're trying to do it to sabotage.
Yeah.
Then I am against it.
I agree.
But in this situation, it doesn't seem like he is.
Yeah.
As long as, like, unless the next episode proves otherwise, but like, he leaves them alone and says they're cute later. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I personally wouldn't, because I have a fear of competition. But yeah, as long as they're not trying to sabotage it, I definitely see the all options point of view. I've read so much fanfic, especially recently, where like that phrase has been in like multiple fics, where it's like, he's like, "Oh, I can't tell him I like him. Like he's dating like this guy, or like I can't fucking tell him that." It's like, okay, he's dating that guy, sure, but maybe he's dating that guy because he didn't know you were an option. So maybe if you give him the option, yeah. So like,
yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, but I also respect people not doing, like, if they're like, no, they're in a relationship, I'm not gonna like say anything because I don't want to like intervene. I don't want to be the reason they broke up. If that ends up being the case, like, so I respect both sides of that. As long as you're not trying to do it to sabotage a relationship, I think, and like your genuine motive is just to be honest and like honest with how you feel or whatever, then I don't see an issue with that.
Yeah, I rate that. I agree.
Yeah. And then later, when they all have their ice creams, Mufa has his arm right around Tarak giving in little glares as he's like, yeah, I win.
Mine. I love, again, I love his acting because, like, the switch from, like, to death glare, like, is so good.
Like, yeah, it's so good. So then Moonfa and Troc, they go to Troc's house with the umbrella because it's raining. And Troc's like, Moonfa, do you have something to tell me? And Moonfa's like, that friend of yours, and he likes you, right? And he's like, oh, did you hear us talking? Because we do see that Moonfa did overhear some of it.
We did, yeah.
But he missed the ending where Troc told him that he was in a relationship. And that he asked, he's like, oh, does Moonfa treat you nice? And he's like, yeah, he does. Like, I really love him. He's like, good, you guys are cute together. And it's like, it seemed like, again, it didn't seem like he had any ill intentions.
No. Like, I was annoyed with him at first, and then I heard this, I was like, oh yeah, okay, as long as we're good.
Yeah.
We're Gucci.
And then back in under the umbrella, Troc's like, if you ever feel uncomfortable, like, you can let me know. Which goes back to their conversation earlier, where, like, if they ever have a fight or a problem, to tell them. Like, they can talk about it. And then Moonfa tells him, he's like, I'm jealous.
Point blank.
And he's like, yeah.
Understand.
And he's just like, you're way too adorable, and I didn't know how to act. And then, Troc lowers the umbrella and kisses him cheek, forehead, lips. And says a combo of kisses to apologize for. And then Moonfa says, my boyfriend's so cute, how do I stop myself from being so jealous?
I love this communication.
I love the fact that he was just like, yeah, no, I'm jealous. Like, I'm jealous.
He's like, what's wrong? I'm jealous. That's just what it is. There would not be like that. I've seen like relationships where it's like he's stupid. That's why I'm mad about what do you why are you always like talking to him and like but no, he's point blank just goes, well, I'm jealous. You're cute. What can I say?
Yeah.
Like point blank like thank you for being just completely honest. Perfect.
Yeah. And Troc says he's like, it's okay to be jealous. Yeah. Like, it's fine. And like, I know too, because like, you're really hot. So it's like, I might be jealous too.
I get it.
And Troc says, we need to communicate if there's a problem.
Yeah, and they do.
And Moonfa's like, yeah, I get it. And then Moonfa, he has to ask, who's hotter, him or In? Because he has to, you have to.
You have to.
And Troc obviously is like, no, it's you.
Duh.
And he does say he kind of likes it when he's jealous, because he was cute, and he likes that when he was jealous, he calls him baby and all that.
He's like, I'll call you that anytime.
Yeah. And then they kiss. They lower the umbrella, and they're kissing in the rain.
It's so cute. It's so cute. They're kissing in the rain. I love the rain.
Kissing in the rain?
Kissing in the rain is a great idea. Always.
Always. So then the next day with Troc, Lily, Type, and Joy, Troc is explaining the whole jealousy thing to all of them. And he's like, no, yeah, he was jealous, but we talked about it. And it's all good now.
It's almost as if talking aids a relationship rather than hurts it.
It's true.
What a shocking concept.
I've literally, it is so good.
I've never seen more communication in a couple than this one, ever. Not even in other TV shows that aren't BLs. It's just astounding.
Literally, there has never been a more communicative. There's never been a couple more like that.
Yeah. It's great. I'm watching this episode, I was like, their relationship is the healthiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit.
Yeah, so then they make plans to go away together. Troc and Moonfa are talking, and Troc's like, oh, I'm going to make a plan. We're going to go somewhere to unwind. It's going to be great. Then we get Uno Ringer.
Yes.
Some guy who has no name is like, hey, I DM'd you on Insta, but you didn't answer. what's up? And then Lee comes over.
Yeah, but
and
he's like, it's so weird because he's like, I DM'd you on Insta and you didn't answer it, so I came looking for you instead. And I was like, ew, that's creepy.
I'm well, on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, that's creepy. But on the other hand, it's like they clearly know each other.
Maybe not. No.
Maybe, but it's also like it could have been like because he didn't have him in his contact, or it could have just went to spam and he didn't see it on Instagram.
No, he said
like it could have been
he says in this scene he doesn't really go on Instagram a lot or he doesn't really look at his comments a lot because Lee was like, oh, there's like a lot of people on there flirting with you, and so. Like, imagine if, like, you were just, like, imagine if you were, like, in class, or you were at school or some shit like that, and you were just going about your day, and it turns out people think you're hot on Instagram, which is like, oh, yay, people think I'm hot, what the fuck ever. But then, like, someone who you don't even know if they were DMing you or not comes up to you and goes, I've been DMing you. Someone you don't know. Someone that goes, I've been DMing you, like, you know, wanting to talk to you, so, and you weren't answering, so I came looking for you instead. You're telling me you'd be like, oh, that's attractive. Like, I would be like, stalker, can you leave me alone? Like, I'm not here for that. Like, that freaks me the fuck out. No, I'd run in the opposite direction.
I think it depends what they're saying.
He's obviously trying to ask him out because he thinks he's hot.
Well, yeah, no, I know that, but like, it could have just been like he was just trying to be like, hey, did you get my it's like if you text someone and they don't respond, it's like, hey, did you get my messages? Like you see them in person.
No, but that's I mean, he doesn't know him. He doesn't know him.
They go to the same school, so they could know each other.
Literally doesn't know him.
I don't know. I don't.
He doesn't know him. He just said he literally because why else would like the following like conversation be about Lee saying, well, everybody's talking about you on your Instagram in your comments saying that you're hot. Like he's connecting that guy to them, meaning that this is a guy who's been on his Instagram going like, oh, you're really attractive. Let me hit you up. And he has obviously.
But he could have been like a classmate or something. Like they could have known each other is the thing. Like maybe they weren't like close, but like they could have been like in the same classroom. They go to the same school because this happens in school. It's not some random Joe on the street coming up and being like, hey, I checked out your Instagram.
When I was in college for the short amount of time, I got some random ass person texting me. I had some random ass person like texting. I didn't know who they were. It was an unknown number. I didn't know how they got my number. But all the messages were really fucking creepy. Like I don't even remember what they were. I think I blocked them from my brain. They were like, I would take you out and to give you the most beautiful flowers. And like it was one every like week or something. It's like, oh, like we should go out sometime. I sometimes see you walking around the quad or something like that. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. My mom almost had my uncle who was a cop at the time like look into this shit. And so like
yeah.
Like I from personal experience, I don't like the fact that even if we went to the same, we could have gone to the same school if they saw me at school. I don't know how they got my number, but they obviously saw me at school, so we probably went to the same school. If they walked up to me and were like, I've been texting you, have you been getting my messages? I would have bolted in the opposite fucking direction. So I don't like this guy, and I hope we never see him again.
I don't think we will see him again. I'll be honest. I think it was just a fuel the jealousy arc between Lee.
I agree, but like it's giving stalker.
I didn't see it as that bad. I saw it as like he was just making sure he was just letting him know that he sent him messages and he wanted to get to know him. Then Lee comes over and he points to Una Ringer, then to himself,
which is great,
telling him that he's taken.
Which is great. He didn't say any fucking words. He was like, huh.
Yeah, and then he leaves. Like that's the thing. It's like once he saw that, he left, and I'm assuming, again, we're not going to see him again.
I still don't like him. Fucking creepy.
Okay, I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was random, sure, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Giving stalker. If I don't answer you on DMs, this means I don't want to talk to you, or I don't...
But he says he doesn't check, that's the thing. So
yeah, but like... no, it means I don't want to talk to you, or I don't care enough to look for your message. Like, it's like I literally... Why are you in front of my face? I don't know who you are. Like, it's weird. It's fucking weird. I don't like it. It's creepy.
I didn't say it that bad.
I would be really creeped out if someone walked up to me saying they'd been messaging me, so they decided to look for me themselves on campus to talk to me because I wasn't messaging back. It's like, okay, and you are? Like, why do you feel like you Why do you feel like you can do that? It's fucking weird. No, I don't like it.
So some people might just not check, and like it's like if you're not active on Instagram or whatever, you just might not know. And
yeah, but he's acting like he knows him and he's his friend. Like it's
just giving them all the option. It's like, hey,
nah, don't you dare fucking equate it to that. That's different. You know it.
I'm just saying.
No, that's not all the options at all. That's just a guy being like, I'm into you, and I.
But that's an option.
I'm not taking.
Is it not? It's
no. It's
you. You might not like the option, but it's still an option.
No,
that's there.
Not. It's fucking creepy. Like he's a creep, and I don't like it. It's fucking creepy. I don't like it. Ew.
I don't think it was that bad.
I did.
Anyway, it's Uno Renger's birthday.
Yay!
Moving on. So they go out and Lee is peeling 21 shrimp for him because it is his 21st birthday. Also peeling the shrimp, as we all know,
yes.
is a euphemism. Yes.
Is it a euphemism? I thought it was just a thing that couples did.
No, it's a euphemism too.
Is it actually?
Yes.
I've never heard that.
Yes, we did. We had this whole discussion during Never Let Me Go.
Oh yeah, it was probably during Never Let Me Go. I don't remember any of that. Oh yeah.
But I heard it in another show before where he was like peeling the shrimp for him, and then it was the way he was doing peeling the shrimp is definitely is a euphemism.
I just heard of I've heard of the thing where it's like peeling the shrimp and like the perilla leaf, like separating perilla leaf, like in Korea, like if like someone helps you like pull a perilla leaf off, like or peel it off. It means like that's a romantic thing, and that's like that person's your like other person. So if you peel it, it's like if you peel it for someone, that's like romantic undertones. They'd be like, "Oh my god, don't stop it! I'll do it myself." Like if they're not into you or something like that. But like I've heard of the peeling of the shrimp being like a similar vein. That's what I've heard. I've never heard of it as a euphemism. I've heard of it as like a romantic undertone.
It's a euphemism.
Do you have proof?
Yes. Yeah, I know you haven't seen Love by Chance, but there's a scene in there where it was definitely a euphemism.
Well, yeah, I'm sure in Love by Chance.
Just saying. And then it Never Let Me Go, too, with a euphemism there as well.
I thought it was just a romantic undertone, bro. I don't remember Never Let Me Go.
I mean, it could be like, I think it's that. It's definitely like, hey, like, it's definitely a relationship couple thing.
Yeah.
But also, if you look deeper into it, it could also be a euphemism.
Yeah, if you really want it to be, yes, it could. Obviously.
I really want it to be a euphemism, so it's a euphemism.
Like if you walk up to a farmer and say, "Hey, you shucking that corn?" That could be a euphemism too. Like everything could be a euphemism with food if you try hard enough.
It's true.
It's just
like that's it. I think peeling the shrimp, it could be a romantic euphemism, but it could also be a sexual euphemism as well. Like, I think it's both euphemisms.
I don't think there's such a thing as romantic euphemism. I think it's just like...
Yes, it is!
It's just like, euphemism is like inherent... Isn't euphemism like inherently like...
Or maybe it's an innuendo. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, innuendo. I think that's what you're looking for.
It might be an innuendo for... Or a romantic innuendo or a sexual euphemism.
I don't know.
Well, now we gotta Google this, because now I need to know.
Fucking Christ.
Innuendo versus euphemism. Here we go. So innuendo, an indirect suggestion or hint, typically implying something inappropriate or offensive.
Yeah, that's a sexual one. Yeah.
And then euphemism is a polite or indirect way of expressing something that is considered unpleasant, embarrassing, or taboo.
Okay, so both of them are sexual.
Well, no, but an example of a euphemism is passed away, saying passed away instead of died.
Oh.
That's considered a euphemism. And then the example for innuendo is, he's been working late nights, hasn't he? Implying that he's been having an affair.
Oh, so have we been using euphemism this entire time and it's just been wrong?
Well, I think like that. I think both are. I think both can be used as sexual or non-sexual in a way. I think they're kind of like. I think they're like the same thing, pretty much.
No, but they're all. It says they're all used.
I used to think that one of them was like a visual thing. Like if you like. Like if you. I hate that this is coming to my mind. If you stuck a hot dog in a donut hole,
what the fuck?
Like that's like that's visual, and that's like a innuendo because it's visual, and a euphemism like verbal. That's what I thought.
Nah.
Now I don't know which one's which. I'll be honest.
I think it's innuendo. That's what we've been meaning to say the entire time. Euphemism is more of like another way to say something that's uncomfortable or like people don't say out loud. Like if you like.
Well, I mean that still could be sexual.
Yeah, but like
it's
this was like he's been working late nights, hasn't he? It's like I feel like it's very like it's not necessarily another way to say it, but it's like a what's the word I'm looking for? The problem is the word I'm looking for is the word that we're talking about, like innuendo. Like it's more of like it's more of a like
euphemism is used in many topics such as political, death, and sex. Mm. So euphemism can be sexual.
Yes.
And then innuendo,
I feel like it's more inherently sexual. Like I feel like innuendo is used a lot more when it comes to sex.
Yeah, innuendo is also mainly just like so. Euphemism can be sexual, but they can also not be sexual. They can be like that, something that's like, ooh, like you shouldn't really talk about sex, death, politics, whatever. And then innuendos are mainly just like solely sexual. So euphemisms can be sexual, and we have been using that. And I feel like we've been saying that for so long that we're gonna keep saying it.
Yeah, we can't.
Which is still correct. It's just innuendos also are just like specifically for sexual.
Today's grammar lesson is brought to you by Grammarly. No, it's not. We're not sponsored.
Yeah, no, I wish.
I wish.
Anyway, so then they kind of tend around the idea of being more than friends and being in a talking stage. And Lee's like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. My heart's beating real fast. Feel it. And like takes his heart and presses it to his chest.
I like when people do that. I do like, it's like, can you feel like, it's a very intimate thing, like holding someone's hand to your heart and like feel my heartbeat kind of thing. Very intimate to hear someone else's heartbeat or feel it.
So then Truck is looking for a place to go with Moonfa. And he's on the phone with Moonfa, and he keeps giving ideas, and Moonfa's like, yeah, sure, but he's like, wait, what about this place, this place, this place? And he's very like...
And Moonfa's just like, yep, okay, anywhere you want to go. This is your plan, you got this?
Moonfa does not give a shit.
Yeah, I just want to be with you, we can go anywhere and do that.
Yeah. So then we have Real, who gets a call from Yam.
Yeah, this is interesting.
And she asks if he's going to go to the reunion party. And he says no because he's working on a project that week and he's going to be busy. And she's like, oh, what is it? And she's like, oh, what, you didn't invite me? And he's like, I mean, you can come, sure. It's on the 11th. And she's like, okay, I'll take that as an invitation and I'll go. And then hangs up.
That feels a little, like, manipulative.
Yeah.
Like...
Here's the thing. The fact that we now know that she's Moonfa's ex and she called Real first.
Yeah, it's knowing that Moonfa wouldn't, like, give her anything, yeah.
Because then she now has an excuse to call Moonfa to be like, hey, like...
Yeah. You should come to this. We're gonna see each other anyway, because I'll be at your thing. I got invited. Like,
yeah, I don't know her, but I don't
trust her. I don't trust her as far as I can throw her, and that's not very far.
We haven't even seen her face yet, but just by her voice and like the way she like, it felt weird.
Yeah.
Once I learned she was Moonfa's ex, I'm like, why do you call Real first?
Like we haven't touched on it yet because we haven't gotten to it yet. But the way she says like, oh, don't you want to see your ex lover or something like that? And I was like, ew. Well, who talks like that? What the fuck's wrong with you? I don't like it.
Oh, I just remembered. Do you remember in that one episode with Moonfa and his parents? And they were talking about like, oh wow, that like the last time you got your heart broken, like you were like so miserable and stuff. I'm like,
she broke his heart. What'd she do? What'd you fucking do to the greenest of flags?
What did she do?
I'll kill you. This man is perfect. What's wrong with you?
Damn. That was getting protective.
I'm protective. He's perfect. How do you do that to the most perfect man in existence?
Yeah, like honestly, how do you fuck that up?
How do you fuck that up?
How do you fuck that up?
How do you fuck that up? That's literally how do you fuck that up? That's insane.
I don't even know. But then Hia comes in with food. And he's like, hey, let's eat. And so Rio pulls him onto his lap and...
Dude, I called it too. I was watching it and he was like, let's eat. And he put the food on the there, like, and he was like looking up at him. I was like, bitch, gonna pull him into his lap, isn't he?
I mean, he said, let's eat. That's what Rio says. He's like
okie dokie, let's eat.
And he's like, I meant the noodles, not my lips.
They're so cute.
But then he pulls him onto the bed and they keep like making out and stuff.
Cute.
They keep like flipping over.
Precious. I love them.
It's really cute.
They're adorable.
So then at Moonfa's place, Turok comes down with an iPad that's like very decorative, like, oh look, it's their trip together. And he's like, great, I've done everything except call and book it. So let me do that now.
Oh, you should have done that first, bitch. I love you, but this is not how we planned.
He does, and he realizes they are fully booked and they cannot go.
Yeah, this is why you do that first. You do that first, and then you plan around where you're staying. Because then, you know, instead of planning where you're metaphorically staying, because then you know for sure you're going to be there, and you know what's around the location. So then you do it. You research beforehand and see what's around and see if that's something you'd be interested in. But before you make concrete plans of like this, and this on each specific day, you call the place first and be like, book me. Because you need to be able to stay somewhere where all the shit is happening. So now he's fucked.
Yes. Well, Moonfa doesn't seem bothered. He rests his head on Turok's lap. And he's like, you know, thank you for wanting to take care of me. I'll take care of you too.
Precious.
And he starts like touching his cheek, and I'm just like, what is this? This is adorable.
They're being fucking cute, that's what it is, and I'm single once again.
Once again.
Once again. Alone again, naturally.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, that makes it sound like you weren't single recently.
Oh no, I'm always single. I just apparently am being often reminded lately by these fucking two. Every day. Every day, at least once a week, these two motherfuckers show up and go, hey, remember, you have no one.
In case you forgot.
In case you forgot.
Oh. But then we get a little montage of them cooking. They almost burned down the place, it seems.
It's adorable.
As they're like making out. And then they start eating, and they start feeding each other. And they do like a little like Lady in a Tramp moment with like asparagus or something. I don't know what that was.
I don't like asparagus. Is it asparagus?
Some sort of green stick-looking thing.
It could be a green bean. I like a green bean.
No, it wasn't. No, it didn't look like that. It looked like asparagus and or like a bamboo or something.
What's your favorite vegetable?
I don't like vegetables. I'll be honest.
Any?
I don't mind broccoli. I don't mind carrots.
I'll eat carrots sometimes when there's ranch around. I'll eat carrots sometimes. If it's cold carrots and ranch. Warm carrots, depends on what it's with. But broccoli, I'll eat any day. I love broccoli. That's my favorite one, I think. Broccoli and corn. Those are the two I like most.
I don't mind corn. The corn doesn't really like do anything.
Peas can go to hell. Peas.
I don't really like peas.
Peas can go to hell. They can go to hell. They can go to hell in a handbasket. I fucking hate peas.
I don't like most vegetables in general, I will be honest.
I've been trying to be better about it, but, like, I'll never budge on peas. I used to hide them under my mashed potatoes at my dad's house, so I didn't have to eat them. And then I forgot that I'm not the one who does the dishes. And when they're cleaned off at the end of the night, my stepmom goes, look at all these peas under the... Christ. Nah, I hate peas. I used to eat frozen peas, though. Those were good. Not bad. Anyway. Vegetable tangent aside.
Moonfa asks Turok to stay the night, and he does. And then, in bed, Turok's on his phone, but hears Moonfa's phone ringing. And he calls for Moonfa to say, hey, someone's calling you. And he asks, and he's like, pick it up. Like, tell him I'll be out soon, or whatever.
Yeah.
So he answers, and he's like, hello. And it's like, oh, Moonfa, this is Yam. And she's like, who?
He's like, who?
Hang on, I'll get Moonfa. And she's like, oh, is that Lee? It's me, Yam.
It's not Lee.
And yeah, and he's like, it's not. Moonfa's here. I'll give you the phone. And
Tense.
He gives it to Moonfa, and she's like, hello. And again, Yam's like, oh, it's Yam. And like, there's like a moment of like oh shit,
Oh
in
shit.
his eyes. And then what does he do?
What does he fucking do? He puts it on speaker!
I can't. Like, this might be the most green flag thing he has ever done.
This is literally the most green flag thing he's ever done. The second, no, when he sits down and he looks at the phone and he hits the button, I was like, okay, if he put it on speaker and didn't turn it off, I'm about to lose my shit. Like and then she starts talking, I was like, oh my god. He's like, I know Tarak might freak out about this, the fact that this is my ex and I have nothing to hide from him, so I will let him hear this whole conversation.
He wanted to make sure there was no miscommunication there. Like, he wanted to make sure he heard everything he said and everything she said. I'm
not gonna fucking lie to you. That was the hottest thing I've ever seen.
That might be the hottest thing. That is literally the best thing he has ever done.
Holy fuck.
Because I never even thought of that as, like, a thing. Like, before, like, as being, like, a positive thing.
I didn't even think about it.
He did.
When he did it, I was like, I didn't even think about that as a thing, and then now it's a thing, and it's like, it's never leaving my mind. Oh my god, if my person ever did that, if they ever sat down and hit the speakerphone, I don't care who the fuck is on the other end of that phone call, the second they hang up, I'm jumping their bums.
Honestly, I could not believe that.
Holy fuck. See, I've always said that the sexiest thing ever is competency in something. Like, when someone's really fucking good at something, it's attractive. It's not now above that, maybe, or at least tied with it. Transparency. True transparency. Like, oh my, trust.
It was so fucking good.
Oh,
like,
God.
That is when I texted you. I was like, he is the greenest flag. Like, I couldn't hold it in. I was like, how? Like,
it's the hottest thing I've ever seen. I don't even care.
It was incredible.
Crap. Holy crap, sir. Holy crap. It nearly made me straight for a second. Like, sir, how are you?
Like, honestly, put your phone on speaker. That is, like, the hottest thing you could do, apparently.
I was like, sir, you just got 1,000% more attractive, and I didn't even know that was possible. Like, how do you get greener? How do you get greener?
You can't. He is literally the greenest of all.
Holy shit. I feel like this whole team of writers sat down and went, what can we do to make this man perfect? We gotta do it.
And they did.
And they did it. They did it. And they did it in a way that doesn't feel artificial or on purpose. It's just perfect. Like,
no, because that's the thing. He has his flaws.
Yeah.
And we talked about it in the show, and we saw him go through those flaws and, like, conquer those flaws and, like, get over those flaws and, like,
which is in itself a green flag.
Deal with them.
Going through those flaws and moving past them and, like, working on himself is another green flag in and of itself. So it's like, even his flaws make him a green flag. Everything. Oh my god.
Everything.
This is amazing.
Anyway, Yam invites him to the reunion party.
He's like, nah.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, it's on the 8th, and he's like, I'm not gonna come. I can't, I'm busy. And she's like, oh, is it because you're working on the same project as Real is? And he's like, yes. And she's like, well, I'm looking forward to seeing the finished project.
She sounds evil.
Yeah. And yes, and he's like, you're coming to that? And she's like, yes, I miss you, Fa. What about you? Do you miss this ex-lover of yours?
Like, who fucking says that? That's so creepy. Like, what? No. I fucking hate that.
Yeah. And Tarak, when we see Tarak, he's upset and he kind of, like, walks off.
Yeah.
And then he kind of just hangs up on her.
He fully hangs up on her. I was like, period, let's go. I'm sure she's on the other side of the phone, like, smiling at her, like, hung up phone. Like, I could just feel it. I feel the evil.
Well, here's the thing. Does she know that he's dating Tarak?
No, but, like, the fact that, like, I'm sure, like, him hanging up on her that quick, whether, like, Tarak was there or not, was her probably being like, ah, good, like maybe I'll get him back. Like, he's stressed, or he's flustered, or whatever. Like, I feel like she's playing weird mind games. Like, the way she's planned this.
I don't know, I just thought it was weird.
It's weird. It's very weird. There's too many things going on in my head. I need to see more. I mean, I wish I didn't have to see more of her, but, like, I need to see more of her to make decisions, but...
I feel like next episode I'm assuming she'll show up to the project if that happens, or...
I'm sure she will, because they'll talk about it and everything. So...
Yeah. So then we have Trock outside by the pool, and for a split second, I thought he was trying to waterbend the pool water. He is not. I believe he's doing like Tai Chi or yoga or something.
He's doing yoga, I think, but like it was very like abrupt yoga. Like,
well, he's trying to calm down. He's realizing he's feeling these like bad feelings, and he's trying to like
The point of yoga is to like breathe while you do things, but he was like, like dude, he was like going so fast with it.
Apparently, he does that. So then Moonfa comes out, and he's like trying to talk to him, and Trock does. He turns to face him. He's still upset about what he heard.
Yeah.
And he says, "I'm feeling a bit bad right now, and I don't want to feel this way. No. What should I do?"
He's asking for advice from his boyfriend about his boyfriend. It's so cute.
Well, Moonfa asks, like, what are you feeling? And he says, like, I'm feeling possessive of you. Like, even though I know you're not gonna like leave me or anything, I still get possessive and jealous.
Yeah.
And Moonfa's like, yeah, no, that's normal. That's fine. Lan, thank you for being honest with me. And he says, he's like, remember, you once told me that if you ever feel uncomfortable, or if there's ever a problem, that we should talk about it. We should communicate. And he says he understands and it feels natural. And Trock's like, oh, well, this must be how you felt the other day within.
Mm.
And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, wow, this does suck. I feel very jealous.
Yeah. And Moonfa explains, like, yeah, Yim and I did date, but we broke up a long time ago.
Hmm.
So I'm assuming a few years, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
And Trock says, like, but she invited you to that reunion party. And he's like, yeah, but I'm not going to that. And Trock's like, do you want to go?
No.
You could go.
No.
And he's like, no, I don't want to do anything to make you feel uncomfortable. And I thought Trock was kind of being a little sneaky. And he's like, oh, but you can go if I come with you. And kind of like go out and like show
I thought he was going to say that too, because I was like, I think the not going just because your partner's uncomfortable, I feel like that's something you need to talk through rather than just like, I won't go if it makes you uncomfortable, because like, if you want to go, you should be able to go, like, kind of thing, but like, as long as you guys talk about it. But I thought he was going to do that as well, so I want to see what's going to happen here, if they're going to end up deciding to go or not. But if they do, I'm sure Turok would go with him. I don't doubt that. I'm sure that's what would happen.
But also, I don't know if they will, because Moonfa genuinely doesn't seem like he wants to go.
He doesn't, that's the thing, is like, I would have been more like at pause about the fact that he's like, I won't go if it makes you uncomfortable, if he actually wanted to go, but I don't think he wants to go.
Yeah, because he also says, like, no, I'm gonna be busy, because they're working on a project with, like, and like, I don't think they'll go, and I don't think he wants to go.
Yeah.
Like, because he says he only wants to spend time with Turok, and he's like, granted he could have gone and he could have showed her up and it would have been amazing. But I just don't think he wants to go.
No, I don't think he wants to go. So I think they're going to see her at the event.
Yeah, because I feel whatever the reunion party is for, whether it's like high school reunion or whatever, like I feel like he still hangs out with the people he wants to hang out with. Like he still sees Real and Hia and all them. Like I don't think it's like there's really anyone he wants to see, if there is. Like,
no.
Yeah.
He didn't seem like he wanted to go. Yeah.
No. But then Moonfa tells him, he's like, I only want to spend time with you. And Trock's like, oh, you won't get tired of me? And he's like, no, I will be completely fine spending the rest of my life with you.
Hmm.
And Trock's like, but I have to go home. And he's like, why? And he's like, well, I have to work on the project. He's like, you can work on it here. And he's like, no, if I do, I won't get anything done.
Yeah. Because you'll be in front of me, and I cannot focus when you are in front of me.
Yeah. And then they hug, and that is where the episode ends.
Cute.
Yes.
Precious.
So cute. MVP for the episode. Moonfa.
Yeah, do we have to talk about it?
Like, I'm like, do we even need to?
Do we even need to do a countdown? It's Moonfa. Come on, bro.
It's Moonfa. We already talked about it.
It's been Moonfa for like a lot of these because he's the greenest flag, and I don't want to keep picking him, but this episode especially, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. That moment was like...
It's too good. Too good.
Anyway, your grade.
Yes. Grade.
Where the hell is it? Okay. So there were 2 jealousies.
Ah!
You said it was Moonfire and Turok, which was correct.
Yeah.
But you also said with Real and Hia,
Yeah.
which was incorrect. And you said that the eating was with Uno, Ringer, and Lee, and that was also incorrect.
Damn it.
So you still got one right.
Yeah, I know. But the second, like, you popped up and someone was, like, talking to him, like, being like, oh, I was messaging you, I was like, fuck, it's them. I was like, I got it wrong.
So now there are 2 vibes. The first one is a quote.
Oh.
Your partner will be pulled away from you.
Eh? Is someone like a is someone like a clairvoyant? What the fuck is what?
I will say it does have to do with some sort of like clairvoyant, like
okay.
I think it's like a tarot card reading or something.
Oh.
But someone we know does say it.
Someone we know says it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Joy says it because I feel like it's either Joy or Babe, but I feel like it'd be Joy more. I feel like she'd get into the random shit. I feel like Babe was too is very level-headed. I feel like Joy would be like, "Hey guys, you want to do a tarot reading?" Like, I feel like she'd get into some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. And then the next one is another gift.
Is it the gift that Turok gives Babe? Or not Babe, sorry. Turok gives Moonfa. I'm mixing up names. There's too many babes in these shows, bro. It's messing with me.
Yeah.
There's babes in like every fucking show. No, there's Babe there, and then there's Babe in the other one, and I don't know.
There's only 2.
Yeah, I know, but still.
So you're saying Turok?
Yeah.
Gives Moonfa another gift?
Well.
Okay.
Well, another gift.
Oh.
What do you mean? What do you mean another gift?
That was a 5. Another gift.
Oh, another gift. Okay, never mind. I changed my answer then. Because I don't remember.
Is it not Turok?
No, because I don't think there's another gift. Like, another gift? No, okay, I'll say Moonfog gives Turok something then, because he's given him a lot of gifts, so I feel like another gift, going for another gift,
okay.
Then yeah.
Okay. So those are your vibes and grades, and yeah. So join us next week, or we will be recapping Your Sky of Us episode 3, The End.
The end.
The end, the finale, the
culmination.
Yes, the culmination, the end of Your Sky.
Oh. Then it will be all who's the dad for like next many weeks.
all next Prince. It'll be all next Prince.
It's all coming together.
Yep. So join us next week where we will be recapping the end of Your Sky of Us episode 3. And we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye everyone.
Bye.